Alone against all these droids? They don't stand a chance.
Look, sir, here comes the supply drop now.
These must be the droids we're looking for.
The size of that thing. Here's the core ship, sir.
Are you sure, 40? Maybe there's another one around the corner.
Why do Boss, Fixer, Scorch, and Sev all have unique voices? Their differing personalities can possibly be attributed to the specialized training that they go through, but why do the members of Delta Squad all sound so distinct? It's worth noting that Delta 38, the player character, has the typical New Zealand accent of clone troopers and is actually voiced by Jango Fett's actor, by Tamara Morrison.
You lizards need to learn that I'm a lot scarier than you are.
So he sounds normal, and yet Scorch has this slightly higher pitched, more friendly and jovial tone,
Bringing to us all, sir.
while Sev has this deeper and more intense voice and
Got a straggler. He's running for help.
No escape, Scaly.
Fixer betrays his pure mission-oriented mindset with his relatively flat tone.
Assisting Delta 07.
Why is that? Naturally, from a gameplay and story perspective, the reason is so the player can tell which commando is speaking at any given moment. But is there an actual in-world answer? How is it possible that they all sound so different? My answer is they don't. At least, they don't to outsiders. Delta Squad have been together since whatever you call the creation of a new clone. They were raised from the very first moments of their life together, designed and trained to be fully in sync with each other at every moment on the battlefield. Their lives, and more importantly, their mission, depended on it. Save for their time in special training, they've spent every moment of their 10 years together. They know each other as well as any humans could possibly know each other. However, even being made of the same genetic material and growing up in the same environment, everyone's life experience is a little different. Nature isn't everything, and though clones were nurtured in apparently identical ways, everyone's brain grows and changes in a slightly different way, even the brains of clones. This would produce slight variations in how they talk, how they pronounce certain words, and the cadence of their speech that would be imperceptible to outsiders, even to other clone troopers. But to their pod brothers, these tiny changes are so notable that they make each member of Delta Squad sound like the individual he truly is. Like I said, 38 has the normal clone voice, which indicates that to ourselves we sound normal. Our own voice is our baseline, and the other clones outside of Delta Squad that we encounter don't sound exactly like 38, but they're very similar, indicating 38's ability to distinguish voices from his own, but since they are not his pod brothers' voices, he can't really tell one from another. Other clones' voices largely sound the same to him, but for 6207 and 40, Boss knows every little tick and nuance of their voices, making them unique and special. As much as we as humans want to belong, to have a common identity with family and friends, countrymen, other fans of a franchise or sports team, we also have a drive to seek individuality, to be our own person. That drive is pretty much bred out of the normal clone troopers, but to be elite, the commandos need to be a bit more free thinking, and that desire remains a little bit more alive. And it's expressed in their individual skill sets and personalities, their differently colored and patterned armor, and it kind of comes out more naturally in their unique voices and manners of speech. I don't know whether the designers and developers of Republic Commando actually intended the player to have this perspective, but I love the interpretation and it's my headcanon now. So what do you think? Does my theory make sense? I really just wanted to talk about this because I think it's super cool, and I do have a longer video about Republic Commando coming out soon, but this section didn't really fit in there anywhere, so it became its own thing. Drop a comment down below if you have an interpretation of your own, or just leave your favorite Delta Squad quote.
Squad leader down.
How many boots out of you?
Commandos.
Sir, I'd love to help, but I'm kind of busy right now.